Howdy, howdy, y'all. It's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee. And today I am back with Mad About Mini Paper Pads. We are going to make a layout using our smaller paper pads. So, I recently got this deal off of Peachy Cheap. This is one of my most favorite collections of ever. It is called Simple Story, Simple Vintage, Life in Bloom. I did not get any of it whenever it actually came out because it sold out so quickly, and it's like they didn't restock it. But I recently came across this on Peachy Cheap. It was like $14 for all of this, which is a good deal. And if you guys know of anywhere that has any of this left in stock, scrapbook.com only has like a few of the paper sheets and like I think an embellishment pack. But I would really, really love to have the 12 by 12 sheets of this. And let me know below if you know of any other websites that actually have this one in stock. So this is all my little scraps I've already created from doing this, because it is a 6x8 paper pad. And I ended up cutting down 2 of the sheets to use to 6x6. I'm going to scrapbook pictures of my Lainey Boo's 4th birthday, which was last year, because she's going to be 5 this year. They grow up so quick. Her birthday's actually in May, but she had a rainbow party last year, and she's so girly. Like, she is the girly of the 3 grandgirls. And I drew this out with a pencil out of one of the pieces of scraps and just made the 4, and then I added some stickers to say 4th. I fussy cut this out of one of the papers in the pack. And that's one of the things I like to do to really, this would be beautiful to fussy cut it and use it on a page. But that's one way to stretch your papers a little bit more is the fussy cut. You could totally fussy cut butterflies. You know, you could use these as your titles. And I just love it. This is the one I fussy cut the banner out of. And then that left me this pink. And I've used some of it to back other things. But I absolutely love it. This is the one paper I used, and I cut it down. So now I have some scraps from it. So, and then I fussy cut this camera out. I wanted to use it. But ain't that gorgeous? And you have a big embellishment already, and it's just from your paper. And then you can totally like use the leftover scraps that is on, I don't even know if I'm in frame, sorry. On each side, you can actually use it to still use on your page to tie it together. So lots of ways to use the mini paper pads. I did pull out some of the flowers from the ephemera packs, and I took the letters from the sticker book and did birthday, and then I put it on this, and then I just fussy cut around it. And then this is from another layout. If you watched yesterday, you'll see where I think it was yesterday or the day before, where I used this paper. And I had some scraps left over from the layout, so I decided I was going to use that. I pulled some butterflies, and then here's some more of the other little circles that was left over from what I was doing. And it don't go with this collection, but it matches really well. So I'm going to use it because I'm all about using up the little bits and pieces on my table for projects. I love that. And to be able to use up scraps. So, let me move all of this, and I apologize for the snotting and sniffling. Like, I'm sick. I got some medicine, but I'm hoping I feel better sooner rather than later because I'm tired of not being able to breathe. So, whoops, just throw it. Alright, so I'm just going to keep this really simple. I cut my 6x8 papers down to 6x6, and I'm kind of just going to do a little block here and a block here. Okay, let me get my needle out. Oops. Oh, it worked for a minute. It's got a glue booger down in there. Alright. I love all of these papers. All of them. It speaks to my heart with the colors. I love it. I love it. I remember watching a video where Terry Rice recreated this paper with the strips using her own strips from other collections, just around the same color and the same colors, and it turned out so good. And I might do that one day. I would like to do a whole strip series and show you guys different ways to use up strips and scraps, because that's where my heart is. I love it myself. Okay, so then I'm going to put my pictures down. Let's see. I think I'm going to put this one up here. And some of these I did trim down from 4x6. I don't know that any of them's the actual size, same size. I know this one's 4x4, but you know, I'm just kind of lining it up in the little squares. Now it's working for probably 2 seconds. Alright, so there's that one. Alright, so then that's the basis of it. And you could totally do some mixed media, since this paper pack is mixed media based, like watercolory look. You could totally just do some packaging technique to come down through here and add color to the whites. But since I was already using so much color, I wanted to kind of just keep it basic. I guess you could say, like, I wanted some more white space so that it's just not super overpowering, if that makes more sense. Okay, I'm just trying to straighten out all my stuff here and see what in the world I'm doing. I usually don't even know. Okay, so I'm just going to put this circle down. And this one, if you watched on the other layout, I distressed all the edges with my little edge distresser here. And you could totally do that with the other pieces, just to give it a little bit of, give it a little more texture. Lots of things you could do. And we're going to rip it up, because I wanted this to be underneath here. And I'm just going to kind of build a cluster. That's pretty much all I'm going to do here. Okay, let's see. I already put foam tape on this. I know that I wanted, since it was cut, because it is a 6x8 paper, so you can kind of see the cut edges on the ends of it. where it was only so wide, like where it cut the flowers off. I wanted to run this one so that it's a little bit sideways, so it's kind of going like this. And then I'll just take this and add in to cover stuff up. I'll stick this down, and then I'm just gonna add this over top of this here to cover up that flower where it's cut off on the edge. And actually, I think I'm gonna put a little bit of foam tape on it. I'm down to the end of the roll. It's about time to visit the Dollar Tree again. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of do this so that it just hides the edge of that, but still gives some detail. And then I had this coming out up here, I do believe, just to give it a little bit of extra something. So I'm just going to tuck it under, and then I'm going to do the 4 here and then birthday. So I am going to pop the 4 on foam. I need to find some more foam tape. Alright, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to stick this birthday on there. I always get excited to watch all the other people playing along and just see what they actually create for using, you know, the little mini paper pads. It's always fun because we always have different ideas. I know that since I've started playing along with this series, I definitely pull out my mini paper pads and I use them a lot more than what I used to. Because I liked them, but I never used them. So I feel like this has been really good incentive to actually pull them out and use them. And I have been a lot. I've actually, I think I've used up 2 whole of the little mini paper pads. So, yay. I'm just going to add in a little butterfly. And then, I like how everything was based there. But I have these extra circles that was distressed. And I thought about adding something over here, you know, just to punch it up. And I thought about just cutting these in half and gluing them on. And I do have a white one I could put in the center just to make it different. Or I do have another pink one. But I kind of like that. Do one here and do one up there also. Okay, I think I will do that. Just to use up scraps so I don't have to put them away. Because I'm lazy when it comes to that. I have to say though, I am very, very proud of myself because even though my room is a mess, I have pretty much stayed on top of putting all my swaps away as they come in into my different categories instead of piling them in little buckets and all that stuff that I normally do. So I have to say I'm proud of myself for staying on top of that because that was a big mess. Okay. Okay, I like that. It gives it a little something extra. Okay, The only other thing is I may add, let's see, I thought about adding one of these little tabs to somewhere, just to add in the year. So this sticker book is great. The only thing I don't like about Simple Stories is sticker books is they are so thin. Like, it's so thin. And this one's an alphabet, but it don't have enough numbers to do the year. Could do it probably in this, but it's got symbols on there too, which kind of throws me off. Let's see. Everything is so pretty though. The colors, I love it. I could add, well, I have pink already there. And then the blue, I was trying to bring in more of the blue for stuff. I could just do this little short one that's pink and yellow and stick it somewhere. I think I'm just going to put it right here. And then I can just write the date in. This one was May 2024. Oh, I done messed up, y'all. Okay. Just kidding. This is why I normally do my journaling off. I don't even know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking about Kaylee. Lainey's birthday is in July. And it was not this year, because we're not that far ahead into the year yet. Can y'all tell that I'm sick? I don't feel super great. Okay, let's just go with this purple and green one. Second best, right? Okay. If I can get it together. Okay. July 2023. Okay, now, there we go. Okay, so the playlist will be below for everyone else that's playing along with Mad About Mini paper pads. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this and got some new ways to use up your small paper pads. I totally made a 12 by 12 layout using 6 by 8 papers, and I actually cut them down to 6 by 6 papers, so it is doable. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for taking your time to hang out with me, and until next time, bye y'all.